Well, joining me now is the boss of Ofsted here in the southwest, Bradley Simmons. Thank you very much for coming in. What is the point of this regional report? So far, it seems to have upset a number of teachers.
I'm sorry it's upset a number of teachers because there's some good news in the regional report for the southwest. We've got 48,000 children who are now in good schools that were not this time last year. I think that's something really to celebrate, and I'd like to think that head teachers and teachers, particularly in those schools that have got to good, are celebrating with us.
I think the teachers, certainly the ones that we've been hearing from today, are upset because they feel that it's piling more pressure on them. Let's talk about something that you bring out in that report, specifically for the southwest, and this is the children from poorer backgrounds that are failing. First of all, what have you found?
We're really concerned, Ian, when we look across the southwest about the number of children on free school meals who are not doing as well as they are in other parts of the country. For 11-year-olds, there's no local authority in the southwest that's actually hitting national averages for those pupils. So in virtually every other region, they're doing better than they are here. By the time children get to 16, we're looking at particular problems in Bristol, in Dorset and in Swindon. And we're really highlighting that because there's a place for every school in the region to do more.
And that's where the pressure on teachers comes, because by saying that those children are being failed, you're saying that the teachers are failing those children.
Well, what we're saying is that the teachers need to really focus down on those groups, that head teachers need to be very clear in their schools who the most disadvantaged pupils are, and to use money that's been given by government, the pupil premium, quite a large sum of money for each pupil, to really make sure that those pupils, those students in secondary schools get what they need to actually take their place in a vibrant economy.
Don't you think it's a consequence, though, of the results-driven way that other inspection regimes, including Ofsted as well, are pushing schools to always improve standards, and there's an assumption that perhaps children from disadvantaged backgrounds aren't going to help the figures?
Well, we make no apologies for pushing schools to do more, because we know that schools can do more. This isn't the impossible. If you look out in Bristol, for example, you'll see Bridge Farm Primary School. You'll see Whitehall Primary School, schools that are really working to the best advantage of all their pupils in, at times, disadvantaged circumstances. They're really pushing every pupil, very focused leadership, very focused teaching. Schools can do this, and we're simply pointing that out.
Let me put one point to you from the NUT today. They say Ofsted inspections cause huge distress in schools because teachers feel berated and blamed. How do you respond to that?
They don't feel like that in good schools. Teachers are parents, many of them, and they want the best for their children, whether they're standing in front of their class or whether they're at home with their own children. It's really important that we work in the system together, and I'm sure that most union members, most teachers would actually be right behind what Ofsted is trying to do, which is raise standards for every child in this country.
OK, Bradley Simmons from Ofsted, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much indeed, Ian.